going. We're live. What's up, y'all? What is up? We're going live 2 minutes early just because we're rebels. Hey.
It's my phone.
I'm trying to see what's up in the chat.
That we're not live yet?
We are live. We're live in playback. There's 26 people here. Appreciate y'all being here. Why is there an echo? Echo. Why is there an echo?
Definitely not because my sound was on.
Are you kidding me?
I said definitely not.
I don't believe you. All right, refresh. What's up, y'all? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you see us and hear us well? Put it in the chat. We want Bearded Matt back. I don't know about that. I'm good with it, but Jenna's not going to allow it. No. Bucket! Look at Bucket. What's up, Bucket? Bucket, like, we can't get over Bucket's profile photo and his name. It just makes us laugh every single time. Appreciate everybody being here. This is awesome that y'all are here. My favorite part is seeing the fridge. Yeah, right? Yeah, we like the fridge. We like the fridge. Matt will be late. Don't worry. Hey, Jeff. Shots fired already. I was 2 minutes early. 2 minutes early. Tristan, yo. What up? Jared, hey. What's up? Hell Breakout, yo. What's up? Chat's starting to get a little lively here. We can hear you. Ace, thank you. Appreciate you. Jeff Rain, sup, Matt? And Not Drunk Jenna. That's right.
Hey.
Yeah, I had a feeling that y'all would like Drunk Jenna because that's fun. You should switch up the series on your channel and show a movie that you like, which Holden hasn't seen on Holden's channel. He does the behind the scenes. So we have done that. And I'm gonna be doing a few like little announcement pieces in the next movie that we do, such as what does Bygone Jim mean? There's been a lot of people that wondering what that means. I'm gonna point out that we have done this. It's on my channel. It's called Goon, a movie he's never seen. We actually did a little vlog and went and watched a hockey game after the movie, and it was fun. But we have a few things to announce in this next one, just sort of like housekeeping type stuff. So I appreciate y'all. We're really excited about this week rolling around because obviously a lot came out. We put a lot of work into that, so we're hoping that you liked it. But we're ready to get to phase 3, that's for sure. How's it going, guys? Nicholas Pacheco. Did I get that right? Nicholas Pacheco. Let me know. Pacheco? What do you... I got it.
You're
what,
in
what do I do? I can't...
staging area.
Put the mouse down here to...
Yeah, do that.
So I want... just so y'all know, that thumbnail, we updated that, and my mom was the first person to get those dogs more in your videos. People love dogs, and I agree with her. And it just sort of, what do you need someplace?
You're in my way.
I got it.
They're all here for me anyway.
All right. Let's see. How's it going, guys? Nicholas, what's up? What's up, RNs? Question mark. Yes, we are both RNs. Violent Nomad. Yes,
yeah.
we are both nurses. Sup, brah? I'm not living that down, am I? Nope. Have you played The Last of Us on PlayStation? 100% no. Team Iron Man for Civil War tonight? Nah, we're not watching it tonight. Nick, thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. A little peace symbol. We always feel like so, like, oh my gosh, you gave us money. We need to at least answer a question. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Matt, what do you think of this? I'm watching all the Star Wars movies in one day today. Mr. Star Wars.
Is there enough time in the day for that?
Mr. Star Wars, good luck. If the very fact that you're here on this live means a lot because you have a busy day if you haven't already started it, I would imagine. Skyraider Ultima, it's delayed. What you talking about, Willis? Wave, babe. I want to make sure it's not delayed. I don't know if it's delayed or not. It looks good on our end. Rafinte, hi you two wonderful people. Hi you two wonderful people. What's up, Rafinte?
It's lagging.
Is it lagging?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Come on, lag. Cox has got to get it. Wait. Get it together.
Maybe it's you that's lagging.
it would be like 20 hours. Yeah, that would be a whole lot. We speak from experience. It freezes from time to time. I got to talk to Casey. So I have a friend that works at Cox Communications, and I got to talk to him because this is just preposterous. True Junk Jenna is so funny. I agree with you. She was definitely a little bit more tipsy in the beginning of the video. It wore off towards the end.
I was not at all.
That's a lie. Oh, wait, so I'm drawing a tribute piece for Holden. Don't worry, Matt and Jenna, you are both on it. Well, thank you greatly.
That's
awesome. Wooshie in the behind the scenes. I think you might have been talking about. Yeah, Drunk Jenna. Yeah. Yeah, that's been fun. That has been fun. Meal Prep 101. Must have pops. Look at it. Send to the father. The trainer of the trainer. Hadn't talked to him in too damn long, man. What's up? Hope you're well. So, hey, Josh, you'll be happy to hear this, man. Today, working on my concrete weights. Yeah. So, you guys don't know this, but I've been working on a video where I make my own plate weights, like to work out with. Well, today, the one that I finally completed, I got it.
I've been working on this for like a month and a half.
It hadn't been that long, but it's been a minute. So 45.4 pounds. I've almost got it exactly where I want it. Looks good. I've coated it. I go to set this thing down, cracked right down the middle, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this concrete weight thing. I'm over it. I'm done.
Thank goodness.
Send to the father here, brother. Did y'all watch Civil War yet? Not yet. We need Hey, it's Matt from Matt Lane Fitness on a shirt or a hat or something in the play, because Jack, I will do it. But that's just strange that people would want to wear that. Cox is kind of overpriced. Yeah, but who else are you going to go? Jenna?
What?
I was about to say you're better than that, but I guess you're not.
I'm not better than that. I was just...
Yeah, but what's the competition with Bell South? Is that even a thing anymore? All right, I gotta catch up.
I think AT&T has service around here.
I think the chat's delayed. Well, my bad. Random Andy, what up? Will Holden be over there tonight, or are we? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Exactly. He's a little busy right now, but we are gonna do a live on this channel at 4:30, so, celebrating this surpassing of 7,000, which is preposterous, and then Holden celebrating passing 70,000, and just the general conversation about movies, which is, it's kind of a new thing for us. Sarcasm. Tyler, you don't have to be perfect at this whole not having a lag thing. Just try to be better than yesterday every day.
That's awesome.
You don't have to be good at this concrete weight thing. Just be better than yesterday every day. I was so pissed. No, I take that back. I wasn't even pissed, because I was like, you know what? Hold on.
I was so happy. There's been bags of concrete randomly sitting around our house for like a month and a half.
All right. So this is half of it, okay? Half of it. And, I worked so hard on it. I figured out, I got the little... Where'd it go? Spot for it, all that. And I was trying to be all thrifty. I was actually really happy that it broke when I set it down, because I would not have wanted it to break when I was lifting. That'd have been terrible. So, I'm done. I'm over it.
Thank goodness. That was his 8th attempt.
That wasn't. No. That was my
7th. Okay.
4th. Is Matt flexing on us with my broken concrete weight? Not hardly. How tall is Matt? I am the national average of 5'8". Just crushing it over here. How did you and Holden meet? Wait, what?
Holden's our dad.
Yeah, dad trees and stuff. So, we meet in person. Point blank, we meet in person. Oh, I missed you. Hang tight. Mr. Hogg, Jenna, your poker face after a full bottle of wine is better than you're getting credit for.
Thank you.
Me and my Will, I think you mean me and my wife, will toast Pinot Grigio tonight in the what's the GAF? Well, Mr. Hogg, thank you. I appreciate the super chat, seriously. Give it a toast. I think she does an okay job too, but I can just see straight through it. That's why it's so funny for me. Butty, what up? This is some money for remembering that intro. I don't know why, man. I was struggling so much. I take that back. I do know why. It was just because, like, I was really excited to get into it, and, like, I don't know, it was fun back to back to back. Like, we were, Holden and I, like, all three of us, we were hustling to get this series done. Mm-hmm. It was, I was up really late, really often, finishing it. Not to mention, like, we're releasing it early to the patrons and all that. So it was a lot of orchestration. He was talking to me. We're like 9 a.m. every morning. We're going to do this. And then I had a few other little behind-the-scenes pieces that I put together. But I'm going to wait, of course, until tomorrow to talk about it. But just as a general, I really appreciate you guys being here. You know, Jenna sort of hinted around, was like, you know, make sure that you're both of the audience. Like, you don't have to be a patron to watch our content. You don't have to pay us to watch our content. Like, it's free, and that's the purpose. Thing is just if you want it early, if you want to see some other pieces that I'm not releasing to the main channel, but like, it starts here, and I thank you guys so much. It means the absolute world. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the subscribers. Holden's busy with a lady. Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy. What do you say to that, Jenna?
Somebody on IG yesterday asked Holden if it was our stepmom.
Stepmom? Oh, great. Now we're pulling her into the mix. Max, man, the concrete was never going to work. Interesting, but you would have to use a type of material that could take the setting down while dispersing the force over the surface area of the weight. So here's the thing about me. I don't know stuff, so
he doesn't.
I saw a dude on the internet doing it. Seems like a great idea. And then today I was like, you know what? I could put some rebar in it, and I could do this. And I was like, screw this. I'm done. I actually immediately went to Titan Fitness and all these different websites. And guess what? They're still sold out of weights. Do you and Holden live together? Practically. Actually, there is a possibility that he may be living with us for 1 month. Maybe. But I don't know. Matt, how do you feel about Holden cheating on you? I'm not okay with it. And you know what? I've had to suppress it this whole time and just be like, oh, I don't know what's going on. That's the worst part. Now, I'm happy for him. I am. I'm really happy for him. How have you dealt in your life? I'm going to hope that was a serious question, seeing how there were no LOLs in it. But it's funny that you asked that. So I took medication for a long time, and about 3 years ago I stopped. I didn't want to depend on a medication. At the beginning of this year, I started taking it. Anxiety was just getting way out of control, and it got things under, like, it reined things in, but it killed my appetite. And I was telling Josh about this a while back, our Sins of a Father, that my appetite was garbage, and so I got off of it, and I've been eating like an animal lately, so I'm actually really happy about it. How do I combat it, or how do I deal with it? A lot of lists, a lot of reminders on my phone. I'm a very unorganized oh, God.
And he speaks well too.
I'm a very organized person.
Emphasis on the unorganized.
That is correct. And I go to therapy. That helps. What made you and Jenna want to endure the struggle that is Colby? That's a really good question. That's not an often question that we're questioned.
Question that we're questioned.
That is not questioned that often that we've been questioned after question. So I was enthralled with what we were able to do with healthcare, like the technology and just the know-how and just how far medicine's come. So I saw it as an incredible opportunity. And then after that, I saw what healthcare was, and I delved even deeper into fitness. So PPP, ZZZ. First of all, thank you for the super chat. You guys have my wife and me meal prepping now, too, after many years. Very cool. Don't know how we got here from Star Wars, but what you making today? So we actually saved some of the bags so we could show you, but we're making a Southwest Mango Quinoa blend.
That's in my meals.
That's in her meals. And then we have a Mediterranean quinoa blend.
That's in my meals.
And then we're going to be doing a veggie spiral, which is a spaghetti squash.
Those are in my meals.
So I don't get, and she's,
I offered.
yeah, I didn't really want it. She's doing these tomato basil pizza burgers, which are those, healthy yet but processed stuff that makes you crap everywhere.
And let me just say, I'm not eating those because I feel like they have health benefits.
There's 116 people here. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
Thank you all for being here. I just eat them because I like them, and it's a nice change from the ground beef that we normally do.
Yeah.
So I'm not endorsing those as being like a healthy alternative or anything. They just taste good.
Yep. A little variety. So thank you. I'm glad y'all are meal prepping. I appreciate your super chat. Somebody asked a question. Matt, do you know your video reached 20K? I know, that's the highest viewed video on this channel, and it's absolutely nuts. The growth lately has just been, perplexing. We've been doing it for so long, so now to have...
Y'all don't be fooled. Matt doesn't eat all
Wait,
healthy food
first of
all the time.
Hey, they can't see it. Get it closer to the screen. Hey, I am not fronting at all right? Got nothing to hide. You see them fries? Love those friggin' things. Yeah, so we're unbelievably grateful for, the traction that we have. Have you seen Goon? Love Goon 2. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Maxman 1. Overwhelming? I think you're asking about, the recent growth.
I think so.
I don't think it's overwhelming. It's just, it's more to pay attention to, for sure, but it's not like, oh my God, I can't handle this. All three of our Instagrams are getting, much more traction, and I'm happy about it. I know that I have a bunch of content, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. Do you like The Office, and if so, why? Dinger time. I think there's some genius pieces of comedy in there. And how they laid things out for that many seasons, for so many things to connect. I just think it was just so well written and so well done.
Well, they really brought to light, common quirks of people that you're forced to spend a lot of time with.
Yep.
And they just, expounded on them and really made a hilarious show. But
Yep.
I think we can relate to every single one of those characters as far as somebody that we've as well.
Yep. Kareem, will you see the other X-Men movies with Holden? Didn't know there was any.
Yes, there are many more.
I didn't know that there was. So we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. There are no plans as of now, but there's so many different things that, we got to get through Phase 3 first. Got to get through it, Phase 3. Phase 3? Spidey Freak, what up, man? I was laying in my bed. My Spidey sense tingled. I got out of bed. And the X-Men and the last... come on, Matt. And the X-Men The Last Stand video got uploaded. Exactly. Yeah, that was really fun. Was being a content creator, influencer ever part of your plans? As in, was it always a goal? So, content creator, I'll take that sort of title. An influencer, I don't know if I don't think I can adopt that term, but
But you are.
influencer, I don't know about that.
But the difference is that I think people like to label themselves as influencers, and they're really IG influencers, which a lot of
Selfies.
staged pictures. But I think you really do influence people, so by definition you're an influencer. But the great part is that you don't go around talking about how you're an influencer.
Yeah, I guess I don't identify as an influencer, but a content creator. Content, seriously, when I look back at it since I was 9, I had my parents' gigantic video camera on my shoulder, but I didn't really start taking it seriously until 2.5 and I started my business. And my intention was, I didn't want to go out and get clients by way of hey, you should come train with me, or, I'm a personal trainer and this is why I'm so great. There's a billion trainers in the world. And I felt that if I could put out sort of what I believed, or this message, or this thing that I feel like I have in me, if I could put out this content for free, you could get to know me. Maybe one day you'll come to me and you'll be like, hey, this guy's not as much of a douchebag as I thought. And, he seems pretty knowledgeable and I want to work with him. So that was the original intention. But eventually I got away from I was using, and it became just really, really even more fun than just using it as a marketing piece. So that was a long-winded way to say, yes, being a content creator, that was always the plan. Yeah. Favorite office quote. Mine is, do I look like someone who would waste my time? Robert California. He was a savage. Favorite quote. Did I stutter? Yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna go with that one. Can I get a name is Jaden? Nova. So wait, Nova. Where's Nova? Nova, come here, Nova. Where'd you go? Come here. Nova. But Jaden, yes, shout out. Appreciate you being here for real. When did you and Holden meet? So I told we need to do a video. Oh, it's lagging, isn't it? It's lagging. Come on. I told Holden that we really do need to do a video on this because that is becoming a common question. Ask him if he wanted to be on my channel or his channel or what. But basically, I hunted him down through YouTube. I saw Cola, loved him, loved his content, and I hunted him down, found him in the hospital that I worked at, and he put me in one video, which I posted on the community tab today, and ever since then, we've always worked together in some capacity, and I've learned a lot, and I've helped him with fitness, so we've just mutually benefited. But I hunted him down, point blank. King of the Hill, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry I'm late. I am 4 into mile 7 run, quick break point. I'm not to be nice. Wait a minute. Jenna, help. Read it. I suck.
Oh, good Lord.
Come on, babe. Look it up.
I am 4 into my 7-mile run.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Quick break point. I'm not trying to be nice, the best at this cardio thing. I'm just trying to be better than yesterday every day.
Keep up the great work. King of the Hill, I appreciate you. Keep running. That's awesome. Thank you.
That's a long run.
I appreciate you. 7 miles? Yeah. Why is there so much lag? This is killing me. Brad Feddick. What up, Brad? What's up? So Brad and I have been talking hardcore over on Patreon. So you and Holden were good friends before movie watching. Now the last 5 months have been movies. Are you worried that when the movie watching stops, getting views... Come on, Matt. Come on, you can do this. Getting views, you won't know what your friendship is anymore. Oh, no way. No, Brad, that's not... No, I don't fear that at all. So, we've been making videos together for 2 years. The past 5 months, we've both mutually benefited from one another, and there's been growth, and we've talked about it, and we're fully prepared for if everybody walks away. If we went to 0 tomorrow, we would still be making content because we love doing it. But the last thing I would fear would be if we stopped watching movies, we'd stop being friends because he always needs a douchebag in his videos. So I'm happy to fill that role.
That is true.
He's I love being see on screen is honest to God what you get. It really is. You get a few curse words that aren't bleeped out like you see on behind the scenes, but that's pretty much it. What is your opinion of the MCU as a whole so far? I like it so far.
Sorry,
what just happened?
I just hit him in the face.
Babe.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Are for sure, but it's not over. So there's still plenty of time for them to mess it up. Hey! Relax. Delinquent Podcast. Matt, have you seen the Star Wars vid hit 1 million? Yeah, that's such a big deal for Holden. I'm so happy for him. I did chuckle. I was like, bro, first of all, I'm happy for you. And one thing is, any money he makes on his channel and any money I make on our channel, we don't split that. He makes it. If I make it, I make it. And, we said that early on. But I told him, I was like, I'm really happy for you. You've hit 1 million views. That's something that some people will never do. And the fact that I'm on the thumbnail with a Matt Lane Fitness t-shirt, nailed it! So I'm super happy for him. I really am. Jeff Rain, I had up. I appreciate your content, so I just wanted to contribute more. Jeff, I appreciate that. Yeah, so if you're not over there on Patreon, I did kind of screw something up on the bottom tier, and I put a post out where I was sort of like, I screwed up, my bad, and then like you guys, there wasn't one person that said anything negative. Some of you actually started contributing more, so it's just, I didn't see that coming. I really appreciate you guys. I of course wanted to do the right thing, and yeah, so thank you. Michael, thank you. Hey, Matt and Jenna, good looking forward to you guys' reaction on phase 3. Matt, your opinion on 5x5s to put on size when the gym opens. So if Sins of the Father is in here, he could rake me over the coals for this one. Sins of the Father is a power lifter. He held a state record that he's going to go after again, but he's been my trainer until the world started to melt and explode. 5x5s is something that I did way back in the day. I can tell you that when I did 5x5s, I was eating like an animal. I was young, and I absolutely gained strength and size. Could have been because I had just started out. I gained 30 pounds in the first year, but again, I was eating like an animal. That wasn't 15 pounds of muscle. That was might have been half and half, if that. There's this thing called Newbie Gains, where your first time working out, you get those gains pretty immediate because you've never put that stress on your body. So I think 5x5 is, I think it's great. I do. King of the Hill.
Sorry for the typos. Sweat on the touch screen does not work.
It's all good. I think it stopped running to hop in this live. I appreciate that. Thank you. Lots of lag, Spidey Freak. Son of a... I promise that I'll contact my friend as soon as we're done to get this crap together. Bradley Dewey, thank you. A famous man once said, "We create our own demons." Team Iron Man. Love the content. What's your favorite Marvel? Bradley, thank you. I appreciate you. My favorite quote, I think I have it written. Here lately, the one that's just rung in my head has been... a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. That is just so, like, God, that's so true,
Gabriel Aaron Rangel says, having trouble with the diet part of getting into shape. I keep getting hungry.
Yeah, without a doubt. First and foremost, check this channel out. There's a playlist that's labeled nutrition. There's all sorts of things in there that's going to help with that. Now that I'm done plugging, I think that really helps. That's why I plug it. But you need to know what's going in versus what's coming out as far as... So MyFitnessPal, there's a video that I have on my channel, like creating calorie awareness. And some people hate tracking calories, but do it for 1 week so are you eating enough? Are you not eating enough? And a lot of people are very uneducated on what they're actually putting in. So that's the best start. Always love... Wait a minute. Max Man loved "There Are Always Men Like You." Yes, that was a good one. I remember I pointed that one out. That was a good one.
Michael says, can you lower the quality so there's less lag?
That sounds like a good idea that crushes my soul.
Oh, Kylo Ren is here.
Hang tight. Keep reading comments. I'm going to fix this.
Ibrahima says, Matt, what's your favorite aspect of Iron Man, and has Holden ever taken you to a comic book store? Have you ever been in a comic book store?
I didn't know that there was comic book stores.
Yeah.
Nope. What is my favorite facet?
Aspect.
That's a good question. Let me chew on that one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Looking for that ratio, or not the... I'm looking to turn it down thing. Hang tight.
The viewer can lower the quality, is what Movie Block says.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they can. But if it's screwing up here, the stream's current bit rate, whatever that is lower than the recommended. We recommend that you blah, blah, blah.
Matt's struggling.
Hey, easy.
So Bora Yusta has a question that's been asked quite a bit lately. What is a bygone gym moment?
I'm going to be making a video explaining that, but you want to explain it?
So if Matt's not wanting to really delve into it here, the Star Wars video explains it, and it was an accident, honestly. It wasn't intentional. Matt just can't say a character's.
That is correct. However, the bygone gym moment, because Qui-Gon Jinn
Hey, you said it right.
I know. Qui-Gon Jinn was knowledge bomb dropper, you know, just like Yoda and all them. Now every time I hear a quote from a movie where it's like where it can act and I think shift your perspective or give you something real good that's like that's a life lesson, I call it a bygone Jim moment, but I got to make a video based on that.
Yeah. Messed up Gandalf. He called him Grandolph.
I've screwed a lot of people's name up.
And it's funny because today in the comments, I saw somebody in the videos. You know, it feels good. I'm just glad that I'm getting the attention that I deserve.
Jenna's getting a lot of love lately. She really is, and I'm totally okay with it. Phoenix Jackson. Hey Matt, we got to talk about constant forgetting your own intro in your videos, and also drunk Jenna will be, forever be mood. Yeah. So Phoenix, I think I was just so excited to dive into it, and there was that one where Holden started, he picked the camera up and started shooting. So yeah, So I've actually done over 360 videos, only 260 plus are public. But yeah, every single one, and for some reason I'm 3.
I think it's because you're so excited to watch X-Men.
You know, it's becoming like a thing, a nostalgic piece. So it's becoming really fun. You know, you guys, and then, you know, Holden's excitement, and Jenna's like all about it. So it's been fun. Bradley Dewey. Thank you for the super. My favorite Marvel quote is, "No amount of money ever bought a second of time." That's a banger. But your quote is just as powerful. Yeah, that's a hell. And that means a lot to me. I struggle with, I take that back. I used to struggle. I struggle much less now with money and my and all that stuff. But I want to get back to that answer of Iron Man. I think it's the way he's presented. The way he's presented, and of course now that he's having this character arc of maturing, becoming better, but I just feel like Iron Man has like a lot to lose. You know, like he's this big, powerful guy. He puts on this image, and like I feel like he has a lot to lose, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
I think maybe it was you that put it in the comments of one of the videos too, but this gets me. It's so funny. Matt from Matt Lane Fitness gives Bob Vance from Vance Refrigeration.
I saw that. That was fantastic. That was great. Jake Peterson, hey, I just want to thank you for uploading. Thank you. The past year has been pretty tough. I'm sorry. My sister has been doing... Oh, wait a minute. My sister's been doing drugs for a while, and she dropped... Oh, come on, Matt. She dropped her 6-year...
6-year-old son off at my house. You're his favorite. That's awesome.
Jake, man, wow. First of all, I'm sorry that that's happened. I'm sorry your sister's in that place. I can understand that. I have a sibling that's, you know, been in and out of drugs and alcohol, so I can relate to that. But I'm really, really glad that we can give good, like, to all of you, but especially your situation. Like, there's been a few people that have reached out and been like, I'm in a really rough situation right now, and watching your content brings me a smile for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, that blows us away, because that's something that we didn't anticipate. So that's fantastic. It really is. It really means the world that y'all share that kind of stuff. Jeff Rain, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Jeff Rain's one of the patrons.
Right. Team Jenna.
I have to be #Team Jenna. That got me on the Fridge Gang. Here's a note to Fridge Gang. Fridge Gang.
Yeah, it's funny. I think Matt was explaining it to Ulysses, who we also refer to as Pastor in the X-Men videos. And just to clarify, he is not our pastor. That's just his middle name. And that's what he goes by sometimes. But he was reading all the names on the fridge. Jeff, why'd you mess up Jeff?
Yeah. Violent Nomad, why do we fall? So it's funny that you asked. There's a video on YouTube called "Why Do We Fall?" and that video that got me through. Oh my God, I watched that video all day. Whenever I was trying to pass boards for nursing school, for getting my nursing license. And my God, that was such a good video. Good video. Why do we fall? When is Holden going to start feeding you? Well, It's been kind of a toxic relationship because I feed my dad constantly. He actually hasn't been eating our food lately. He's been a little preoccupied eating his own food, getting it God only knows where.
Our stepmom.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Matt, keep it up. Love your vids. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate you. We will do it. We will do it. We will do it.
Is it Dinger Time 12 says, does watching these movies make you wish you had watched more movies in the past?
That's a good question. I can't say that I have this strong, regret or anything like that. If anything, this wouldn't be happening had I watched all these movies.
Yeah.
I don't regret anything, but sure, I guess maybe I question what did I miss out on when I was growing up. Maybe it would have been different, but there's no piece of me it's like regret. No.
Yeah. Well, and so I've never watched any of these movies either. I think the only one that I had watched before all these videos was the first Harry Potter, and I didn't continue watching those because I really didn't get into it. And I think we can both probably say that the reason why we've kept watching and wanting to watch is the nostalgia piece, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're watching it with friends and making memories, not just making... So it's more meaningful. Like, none of these movies are something that I would just sit down and watch on my own.
Nope. Marcus Swift, do you eat fast food? At times. Yeah, at times I will. I guess you have to question, what's fast food? Like, what is it? What's a fast food that I'll eat?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah. We'll tear some Chick-fil-A up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not like a holier than thou, like, oh no, you can't eat that ever. I practice what's called flexible nutrition. We both do. And that's basically you eat 80% clean, 20% what you want kind of thing. A lot of the times us not eating poorly really comes from we don't want to feel like crap. Like I'm over that feeling of like, oh God. Like to me, whatever food it is not worth it.
Yeah, my motivation is that if I already have food made at home, I'm not going to stop on my way home because I don't have the excuse of when I get home I'll be hungry and I don't want to make something. But then it's also that motivation of I already spent my money to have food at home. I don't want to spend money again to buy something else.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So Christian, I lost your comment, but I read it beforehand. You basically said, what kind of breed dogs are those? Because those are the fuggliest things I've ever seen. And I want one, is what they said. They're American Bulldogs, and they got the smushiest smush face, and they're fantastic. Patricia Lane, my mother, is here. Mom said, what's the 6-year-old's name?
Yeah, the comment that you read that the sister dropped the 6-year-old off at his house.
Oh, man. Let's see. I gotta go back up. I've been trying to get better at going quicker. I apologize. You got it? You on it? Yes, there it is. Jake Peterson. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Jake Peterson, 6-year-old nephew that we were talking to him and doesn't believe me. Can you say hi? His name is Silas. Silas, what up? I appreciate you watching us, man. Did he hear me? Silas, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all watching. That's awesome. I'm glad we're bringing y'all entertainment. In Norway, they're going to show the old Marvel movies and Star Wars movies in cinemas. Yes, right on. Kareem, right? Is it Kareem or Karim? Right on.
Kareem. I think it's
Is it Kareem?
A7733 says, Matt and Jenna, you should go to Star Wars Galaxy Edge. And there's this cool place called Savis Workshop. And you build your own lightsaber, and the experience is amazing.
So Holden went to that and did that with his ex-fiance, and we were gonna do it, but we could not. We were in the transition of jobs and all that. Yeah. But we haven't planned it, but we told Holden we're down to do it now.
We really want to.
We're down to do it now.
We tried to make it happen.
No, we didn't. We didn't try to make. He tried to make it happen.
We tried
couldn't.
Planning, and we just couldn't make it happen. It was really, but
I wasn't wanting to go then, but I want to go now.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it then. Like I wasn't. Because Guardians of the Galaxy isn't that what it's about, right?
No.
That place?
Star Wars.
Oh, God. Well, I don't know if I want to go to that.
It's lightsaber.
I don't know. Maybe they did that in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or something. I don't know. Matt Lane Fitness, will you guys binge shows like Game of Thrones? Nordico, good question.
Yes.
We just picked back up. We've seen it one time all the way through. The Peaky Blinders. God, I love that. So good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, okay, if you were to rate, like, non-comedy
Big Ben
shows,
Bob Christensen, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
Go ahead.
I think Peaky Blinders would be at the top of my list.
God, Peaky.
Like, above Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad loved it, but there's something about Peaky Blinders, just the way they did it, how cinematic it is, just how much everybody, it doesn't matter if one of the boys in the crew, like if he messed up, but he starts going at somebody with razors or a gun or whatever, all of them are like, let's go, mob together. I love it. It gives me goosebumps. I love that show.
Family before everything. Yeah.
Don't trust anyone but Gin.
That wasn't a very good accent.
It was actually awful. That was terrible. Nope, pretty rough. Do you guys watch, what? Guy Ritchie films? Never heard of that Iron Wolf. Never heard of it. So much lag, Spidey? Yeah. Let me just text. I know. Let me text him right now. That way I just... Out there.
There's an Avengers campus at Disney. That's what Patrick Riley Oberton says.
Why would my streaming, ? I have, like, the top tier internet.
It's because our internet service sucks.
No, they don't suck. They've been pretty good, actually.
Did you answer, Christian? They're American Bulldogs. Did you answer that?
I thought I did.
Okay.
That's my bad. I thought I did. Yeah, they're American Bulldogs. How's Florida doing right now, Daniel Fleck, or Danny? What's up, man?
If you're talking about the
I think he
coronavirus,
is. I think he's talking about corona.
It's fine here, but just a couple hours north of us in Montgomery, Alabama, it's really bad.
Yeah, they doubled their numbers in like a week or something crazy.
They're shipping out patients because they run out of ICU beds. So
yeah, it's
definitely not over.
And I read. No, I'm not even going to quote that. Something's going on in China apparently, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, they announced yesterday, the governor of Florida announced that they're lifting all the restrictions on youth sports effective immediately. So, all the summer sports are just going to proceed as normal now.
Hussein, is Holden live coming up after this? No. So tomorrow we're going to go live at 4:30. And he and I actually haven't talked about it. He just said, I'm definitely going to go live on Sunday. He's going to do it in our studio. So I have a feeling that he's going to want to do it right after ours, just like we did it last Sunday. So 4:30 on this channel, and then probably 6 o'clock on his channel. So pretty much back to back.
Is it Memesy? Yeah, we're planning on watching Mandalorian Season 2 when it's coming out.
When it comes out, for sure. For sure. God, the lag is killing me. I texted my friend. I'm getting on it. Movie Blocks Productions, AK. But seriously, how did the universe materialize the popcorn bowls? That's a good question, actually. Where did we get those bowls from?
No, from the beginning of this video today. Or was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday's video.
What are you talking about?
Holden made the popcorn, but you made the big deal about it.
I think he's lying. I don't think he actually made the popcorn. The reason that I was like, I made the popcorn today. I don't know what happened.
Jake says, Silas says to tell Holden we want to watch Daredevil.
He's been talking about Daredevil. I know Holden, he wants to get through phase 3, and like, Holden and I were talking about it, and we were like, as long as you guys keep watching, we're gonna get to whatever it is that you've suggested.
Yeah.
Even if you suggested it 3 months ago, we're gonna do it, because I was telling him, I was like, we could seriously be doing this for like 5 years, 10 years. We're going to be like 68 years old and be like, all right, now we're doing Guardians of the Galaxy 36. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah. I think we're going to need to take a break in the middle of phase 3 because it's like 10 movies.
Yeah, I know. But doing a break, we'll just do something else.
Yeah.
Isn't there like 3 Pirates of the Caribbean? That's being suggested so much.
There's 5.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. Bradley Dewey just joined Patreon. Really?
That's awesome. Thank you, Bradley.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Well, I'll be hitting you up soon after this. Thank you. I really appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it scrolled up, but somebody said you had to hunt Holden down, which means you were a fanboy to begin with.
Oh, hardcore fanboy. Like, I dug. You know when you find a YouTuber and you're like, I need everything they've ever done. I did that. I went down like years worth of his content, and I just loved who he was through the screen, how he presented himself. The first video I ever saw was him talking about politics of a skateboard thing going on in Pensacola, and I loved it.
And I heard about it for weeks.
God.
And then when Matt figured at the same place.
Oh, I was hunting him so hard.
Matt calls me one day. I'm at work, and he is like, "Oh my gosh, you have to come down to the Wendy's. You have to come down to the Wendy's. You have to come down to the Wendy's." And I walk in, and Matt's like, "This is Holden Hardman." And I was like, "This is so awkward."
Honestly, like it's kind of tough to find somebody that's doing YouTube or creating content that's consistent and is really putting their heart and soul into it. So that piece was there, but then it was because I loved his content, how he did it, like his skill, just his vision, and I just like, he's so damn good at it. And lo and behold, he's a fantastic person. So I was like, all right, that's it. You want to get married? Ethan Kenobi, sorry, it's not much. Love you guys. No, you don't have to give us a dime. I truly appreciate it. Anything you guys give us goes right back into these videos, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Kylo Ren, I'm a new subscriber. I remember you saying that. When I thank you for being here. Random Andy's channel, thank you for the super chat. Here's my weekly donation to the chat, bro. LOL. I must say, Drunk Jenna is adorable. I admit I got a little crush on her. Apologies, Matt. LOL. All love. Hey, bro, I get it. That's why I married the girl. I get it.
But because I was drunk?
Because you were drunk, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Fun little fact for you. First night Jenna and I ever hung out, she was hammered drunk.
Yeah.
It was a great first impression.
Yeah, it really was. I'm surprised he stuck around.
It was quite funny. Jimmy Bryan, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for teaching me how to meal prep. Absolutely. Are you meal prepping? That's rad. I'm glad that you're doing it. Yeah, it's we've been doing it for 5-6 years now. I always lose track of what time is, but it's the laziest way to eat, Jenna has said before, and I totally agree with that. When you can just go to the fridge, reach in, grab some Tupperware and head out to work or head to wherever, it's the laziest way to live.
But go back up. There was something funny that Wushi said.
Who?
Yeah.
I am back.
No, it
Before?
No, scroll
down.
Yeah.
You're going like this and not saying anything. Which way? Talk to me. Use your words, Jenna.
I don't know where it went. But basically, he said every time you go to the door of the bathroom and knock on it, he says out loud, "Demonetized." There it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it kept happening like that. Like, I started rolling whenever he was going to the bathroom. Now, by the third video, not going to lie to you.
Yeah, it's weird that so much of our bathroom is on the internet.
Yeah, so I think it was in the first video, or maybe it was Ant-Man, whatever. He was like, "Oh, you got a new toilet seat? You didn't think of me, jerk." And then he slammed the door. And then, not the next video, but the next, we installed the toilet seat. And I was like, oh, I remember in my head, it started becoming this thing. And then I just accidentally kept catching him going into the bathroom. And, yeah.
It wasn't by accident.
It was the third video? No, I did it on purpose. He didn't know I was coming, though.
Ben says, "Matt, did you see Holden's terrible dad jokes on his IG story?"
I laughed so hard at that. I shot him a text message, and I was like, your laugh made it so much funnier.
Y'all, Holden did this
such a good video. We shot it here at the house.
It was a while back.
It's called Dad Jokes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of the funniest he's ever made.
I'm gonna go find it and I'll plug it. That was such a good video.
For the longest time, every time he said something, I said, "Carol."
Yeah. Can you get me some duct tape? He did such a good job with that video. God, it was so good. We went to Home Depot and shot it there. We're acting like dad. It was so good. The jokes were just terrible. Jake Peterson, thank you. Thanks for being a good sport and saying hi to Silas. Absolutely. I'm glad that, I don't know, it's trippy that Silas would want to hear me say hey. So absolutely, I appreciate it.
Hussein says, "Do you believe in the myth that having hot sauce you lose weight more easily because of the spice?" No. Probably you just lose it.
I mean, you know what? You're probably
you're losing bulk,
defecating so much that you probably are losing weight. But no, like as a like as a long-term thing, like if you just load your food up with hot sauce, are you going to get skinny from it? No.
Is it Rassy? Says, Matt, what's your PRs at the gym?
Oh, if Sins of the Father is in here, Josh, my trainer, he would be rolling his eyes right now. Haven't been in the gym in quite some time, so those PRs are pitiful.
To quarantine and Corona.
I know. My PRs are pitiful. I can tell you what I'm shooting for, and it's been so long, I got to go look at them. Hang tight. Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh. I'm not supposed to be left alone with you guys.
All right.
What? Deadlift.
It's going to be 345.
345.
Bench is going to be 225.
Bench is 225.
I'm a pansy.
He's a pansy.
And squat is going to be 315.
Squat is 315.
I'm not super strong, really. I've never really been super strong.
You're stronger than me.
Well, I have more testosterone, so baseline I better be stronger. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do, and got a lot of work to do for sure. What about three and behind the scenes video, Damien? Well, I appreciate you. They were really fun to make. They're always fun to make. Mm-hmm. They really are. It's been a fun ride. It really has. It's just been so like natural and fun. It's been correct, and I don't know. It's been fun that like Holden and I talked about it in those videos, the behind the scenes of like there hasn't been any animosity. There hasn't been any, alpha male. I don't know. It's just been good. It's been good. Mm-hmm. I lift 1898. Oh, no. Sleep. Literally, I lift 1898.1213 while asleep. I'm insane. What does that even mean? Are those just preposterous numbers while they sleep?
Probably. I'm trying to read the chat on the computer instead of on my phone, so you guys don't just see me looking down the whole time.
Well, I'm gonna sit down.
But Matt likes to
here.
Scroll.
Here's the mouse. Here's the mouse. Go ahead. MMA King, what up?
It's like Wheel of Fortune. You don't know what it's gonna land on.
Whooshy. I just noticed only one dog is hogging the cushion, and the other is in the kitchen. It's kind of like my brother hogging the computer when I'm trying to watch your vids. Well, I am glad that that's the problem.
Funny thing, Roman is real picky about being messed with the other dogs.
Yeah.
So if they try to lay down and mess with his feet specifically, because he's got arthritis in his front feet.
No, he doesn't.
He'll pop off at them. So they pretty much leave him alone.
Bradley, I'm glad you got your shirt, man. I'm glad you got your shirt. Obviously, that code worked. Good, man. I'm glad.
Hey, Jay Cook's here.
Jay Cook, what up, man? Jay Cook was on our last podcast. If you don't know about the podcast, the Better Than Yesterday Everyday podcast, really, really good talk with my guy that Jay's been following us for a long time, and I've been creeping on him on IG. What are the dogs' names, Ace? So the brown one that you see laying there on the cushion, he's Roman. He's my boy. The other one is Lily, and then the one that you don't see is Nova.
Nova won't stay in here because she's afraid of the lights and the computer and stuff. She's afraid of everything. I'm not really sure.
Is it Jambos? I haven't slept for 36 hours, and now I must watch the stream. Go to sleep. Good Lord.
Where was it?
Cyclops is the best X-Man. Fight me. How's your home workouts going? I think you meant to say it is tough, or is it tough? So I'm in the middle of installing my squat rack right now, and things are about to get back to normal. I'm gonna be going back out to the gym and all that. So they've been okay. See, I've been working on like flexibility. I've been working on like the other aspects of fitness. I think a lot of people miss that part of like, oh my God, I can't lift weights, or oh my God, I can't use the gym. And like fitness is so much more than that. So they've been going well. I know my body's gonna be recovered when I go back to lift these weights. So things have been going good. Things have been going good.
Colby asked something kind of on the same lines, that he's lost motivation because the gym's closed. Do you have any advice?
Absolutely. So, focusing on role. So, as I was just talking about, like, there's a lot that you can do at the house. There's a lot that you can do to challenge yourself. And I know in other areas besides Florida, because like Florida is pretty much opening up, but other areas you can't go to the gym right now. Focus on things that you can focus on, like things you can control. I have a video coming out where I stretched for 14 days straight for 5 minutes a day, and my flexibility increased crazy good. Crazy big, crazy good. So realize that there's other facets of fitness wellness. Like, what's your food look like? How's that going? So there's many other areas other than actual working out with weights and stuff.
Rassi asks an interesting question. How old are you and Jenna?
I'm 30.
And I am...
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I was going to say the right thing.
Okay, all right.
I'm 36.
I don't like it when people are like, oh, I'm really 26 for the 14th time. It's just like, bruh, like, age happens. Time passes. Like, I don't know. I'm always going to be like, yeah, I'm this age, and I'm down with it.
Kyler Run says, hey, Matt, I have a question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you liking the X-Men? Because I'm a huge X-Men fan.
I don't think I did rate all 3 of them. I guess you could take all those numbers and add them together and create the average. I think as a whole, I really did like it. Again, these numbers probably aren't going to match up, but I think I'd give the whole thing like a 7.5 or maybe an 8.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't think you rated the movies all that high, though. Yeah,
And again, I didn't think I'd get those numbers correct. But when I think back to it as a whole, I thought it was really good. Good.
I don't know that I'd ever watch them just to watch them again. But
No, I wouldn't. No.
I'd say a 6 a 6 probably.
Yeah. Bradley Dewey just got my merchandise buzzing. Yes, well, I'm glad you got it.
MMA King, where is future Matt?
What?
What are you going to be doing in the future?
Oh, what am I going to be doing in the future?
Mm-hmm.
With what? I need you to translate. That
was a very general question. You could answer however you want.
What am I doing? I'm focusing on, continuing to connect with the people that are here, building the audience that we have, building the business itself that is Matt Lane Fitness, working on my own personal health, getting back to focusing on happiness. Yeah, just creating content because it's awesome. We want to grow the podcast too, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Ace, how do you prefer X-Men to Star Wars?
Oh yeah, hands down.
That's going to make a lot of people mad.
Star Wars will always come in last to whatever you're comparing it to.
And I think the big disadvantage Matt had was that he watched them all back to back to back, where people that watched them as they came out watched them over and over again to see the nuances and the specific references and really understand them well, where when we watched a movie every week, it was a little overwhelming to not really have it soak in. And
yeah, but the movie sucked, so I think that's what really
I don't think they did. I just think it was a little much. That was my complaint about it, is that it was a lot of Star Wars and not a lot of time.
Hussein27, do you know the trainer Greg O'Gallagher who lives in Canada and runs Quinoa body programs? I don't know him, but I have heard of him. I've heard of his methods and all that. I haven't really looked at the programs. I know he's heavy on intermittent fasting, and I know that he gears his programs basically like if you want to get the body of Thor or you want to get the body of this superhero, this is what you can do. But I don't know him personally, no. What about Cats, Matt? Ace? Cats was ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Ridiculous. Carlos, congratulations on you and Holden's Star Wars video passing 1 million. That was a big deal. Mm-hmm. I was really, really happy for him for that. That's it's a vanity metric, but it just goes to show that what he's done is that likable. Like he's done, that hasn't changed for years from what he's been doing. So I'm happy for him. Instinct Eric, let's be honest, Matt, if anyone makes the popcorn, the universe will implode. I agree, and that's why I was really worried that day. Like, I didn't know what was happening. You know, it was one of the first few.
Been poisoned.
Could have been bad. You know, it was one of the first few times Pastor was here, and I was afraid that he wasn't going to come back, and it was terrifying. It was. Wooshi, I swear if they make a Cats 2, I hope it would be good. If not, then I'm coming over to the director's house and let me show you how it's done. I don't believe that they would ever get the funding to be able to do that again. No. Is it Rasse? R-A-S-S-E?
I said Rassy.
Rassy. Matt, just so you know, there is 11 more MCU movies left for you to see. Just wanted to tell you that. Long ways left. Do you like it so far? I didn't realize it was 11 more. Holy hell. I do like it so far, but there's plenty of time for them to screw it up. So we will see. I like it so far. I do.
Violent Nomad said, if you two weren't nurses going to work, would it still be medical, such as a paramedic, or a completely different field?
You know, it's that corny saying of like all your life experiences adds up to what you're doing now. Mm-hmm. I guess, you know, if I had all the life experiences I had, but I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, I like to say like I'd just be doing nothing but fitness, but it took all these things. It took healthcare to get me to fitness and realize that that's what I want to do with my life. So I almost became a psychologist way back in the day. I almost started working on a degree at the Tampa Institute of Design Geography years ago. Jenna, what about you?
I don't know. Like, I've known for 18 years.
Speak up.
I've been in the medical field for almost 18 years, so I don't really know what I would do. I feel like I would be in the medical field some other capacity, I guess.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think you would have done like NP or something?
I never wanted to be an NP.
Yeah, no, me either. King of the Hill 34, thank you. I appreciate the super chat. You've been super chatting a lot. Finished my 7 miles.
That was fast. I feel like we just talked a couple and you were only on mile 4.
Back to finish the stream. If you are legit running these that fast, bruh, you need to enter some, I was about to say contests.
For an hour.
Have we? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I guess. Thank you, Kings of the Hill. I appreciate you being here in the super chat. Brad Feddick. So how's your neck injury doing healing with the break from the powerlifting training? So my neck, like I didn't break it or anything. I fractured my C6, had a compression fracture 6 years ago, falling off a jet ski. But it was a handful of months ago that I...
You didn't fall.
So I got a herniated disc a handful of months ago, and I'm back to 100. I'm back to 100. I'm good. And I'm very interested to see how I'm going to do it. Because again, I'm not a strong guy, and I was starting to get a little bit of progress, and then that herniated disc, man, tough, and that thing hung around. Like I didn't realize for a long time what was going on. Knoxville News, low key, she kind of thick. She is kind of thick.
I am kind of thick. Dr. Strange says, "Hey Matt, what was the thing that Holden broke in your house that he said he was going to clean up later?"
Oh,
it was Matt's.
I put that in the ending credits of that video. I put it that it was a wax warmer thing, whatever that is.
My favorite one. Luckily, we had another one that I never used, so.
Sorry, babe.
It's been replaced.
Let's see. Isaac C137 found you guys through Holden. Love your content. Thank you so much. Love all you guys. JW, just wondering, have you seen Stand By Me? P.S. Please make more workout videos. Workout with us vids. So, first of all, Stand By Me. Oh, what was that about? Hang tight. Googling. Stand By Me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good movie. They find the dead body and all that. Yeah, that was a good movie. More workout. So it's funny that you said that. Like last week, I tried to shoot one and it just did not work. It just like those are one of the very few videos that I want them to go a certain way because those are meant to be instructional to help you. And this one just was not working.
It really flopped.
It just like we all just kind of sucked. It was unorganized and it just didn't work. So I do plan on getting some more in because Holden has been saying like I gotta get back to working out because he's been a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Is the dog dead?" Nope, we good. We good.
Flavio Zamudio says, "How did y'all get into nursing?"
Jenna?
So I grew up spending a lot of time at my grandma's house, and she literally owned her own hospital bed because whenever a family member was sick, they went to stay at her house because that's just what she did, was take care of everyone. So, you know, all through growing up, I think I started there quite a bit when I was like 6 years old. You know, I helped take care of my family members with my grandma. So it just be his choice. That's what I had always done. So that's what I did for a living.
So I will make this long story short. Basically, I started at a hospital parking cars, got into patient transport. Never had any intentions of getting in the healthcare system, and I had a handful of male nurse friends. One pulled me into a room one day. He pulled a line out of somebody. That was a central line. Basically, it goes in here and it goes all the way to a certain area. He pulled this thing out right in front of me, which blew my skull away, that this line that was this big was in. He let me cut the tip because what we were doing was culturing the tip to see if there was an infection on it. The patient had fever. Lo and behold, the next day, he was like, "Hey, just so you know, we got the results back, and yeah, we're going to start them on antibiotics." That blew my skull away that we had that technology, and ever since then, I started going towards it, and went to nursing school years later after saving money to get in. I think it was the technology that we had blew me away. Mm-hmm. Has Holden watched Top Gun? If not, rectify this. So that is one of the few regrets that I have, that I didn't film him watching Top Gun, but we watched it barely after Star Wars when nobody was. I can't really regret it.
And I have to tell you guys something that's extremely infuriating. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it. No, he didn't like it. He did not like it.
He said it didn't age well. He said it wasn't good acting. He said it wasn't like a good theme of the movie. He really didn't like it, and we were very upset by that. And then we understood why he was so upset with us about Star Wars.
I just talked to my friend about the lag that's been happening, and he said numerous issues it could be, and he's going to slide by this coming week. He happens to be a really good friend of mine, and he works for Cox, so I promise to get it square. I appreciate y'all.
Colby, any advice for college level A and P? I'm a physical education major, so it's very important. ADD, so it's very hard for me to stay focused for a 3-hour class while studying. Good luck. I struggled with that class.
A&P, bruh, you gotta love that type of stuff, because I drug through that as well.
Yeah, I don't think anyone enjoys it, but just, nose down and tough it out.
Just know that you're there for a reason.
Yeah. And it's really important, foundational information that you're learning, even though it's really dense. Just do your best.
It will make life much easier when you're finally in the actual healthcare scope that you're in. Come on, Matt. You can do this. You got this. Got it. Yeah! Look at this! Look at this! Oh, yeah. Alright.
Movie blocks. Just put "what" a bunch of times in caps. I think about Holden not liking Top Gun. You are going to knock that over.
Jenna, it's fine. Come on. It's just, I'm good. Just get this right and we're good. All right.
Give yourself if it knocks over.
Good. No, it's fine. See? We're good. We're good. We're good right here. All right, Jenna. Come on over here. Oh, no. We're good.
I was just going to bring it closer so this doesn't pull. You're going to knock the whole thing over.
We're good. We're good. Don't even worry about action. We shall see. We shall see.
Hussein says, since you guys are nurses, do you guys do anesthesiology as a career to look forward, or is it not worth considering how much work there is and not much of a reward?
I almost became a CRNA. It's basically a registered nurse anesthetist, where you administer anesthesia, you knock people out before their procedures and all that. That's all I gotta say. If you are thinking about doing that, you need to go and shadow in the OR to see what it's like. And if you like that, okay.
And right now is a great time.
Yep.
To realize what you'll be doing for a living, wearing a mask.
Yep. If you don't like it now, good
yeah,
luck.
I've realized the last couple of months I did not miss my calling as an OR nurse or a special procedures nurse because I absolutely wearing a mask every day.
Yep. Man, the lag. The lag gods destroyed the stream, Spidey Freak says.
Yeah, they're saying that I broke it. And there's a bunch of F's for this.
It's so annoying.
Yeah,
God.
it's just still.
This is so annoying. Yeah, we gotta get this crap straightened out. Oh, there you are. How about now? You. So Matt stopped holding to get on the talk about. Yeah. Oh yeah. Even the actual chat itself is slow.
Mhm.
Come on. How we doing, y'all? We good?
Yep.
God dang. So bad.
Okay, so it's playing.
Yes, we are back, boys. Don't stress, guys. Thanks for your effort. Here, Flavio, I appreciate you. Have you seen the Mission Impossible movies? I haven't seen them all. I've seen a few of them, and obviously they're preposterous, but I liked them. They were pretty good. The ones that I saw, I forget which ones. Feed, the lag will never stop us. Yeah, for sure. This has been cool. I really appreciate you guys hanging out this long. So, when was it? We've had a handful of lives now that we've had like next to 300 people being in, and we're grateful for everybody being here. And if we have another live where there's 300 people, 1,200 people, we're down. It obviously loses some of the intimacy. So we really love it when Jen friggin' house. This is our friggin' house. So we love it when we love it when there's 300 people here. We love it when there's 60 people here.
Yeah.
So appreciate y'all.
Movie Top Gun is fine and all, but that volleyball scene was one of the weirdest things I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what has always bothered me about that volleyball scene is
stop playing with the boys.
That was great.
Go ahead.
That he was playing jeans. Do you know how ungodly uncomfortable that had to be in the sun at the beach in the sand playing volleyball in jeans?
It was the 90s, like.
So they were not capable of thinking through clothing decisions?
Do you think combed cotton was around then, Jenna?
There were better choices than wearing jeans.
No. Attention to detail. That's not what was going on back then.
Clearly.
You know what? That's so.
Before Tom Cruise fixed his teeth.
So somebody said the lag gods screwed up the stream, and you know what? It seems like after the stream almost explodes. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I've been talking to him about look, I know the series of My Friend Watches Blank. Did My Friend Watches, blank the second tab, or whatever. Like, if you guys would be down for that, then we didn't want to start saturating it with. I don't know. We just wanted to stick to it and be true. I hope that makes sense.
Zoom Loon says, "Did you hear about the new Star Wars movies that Taika Waititi is directing?" The episode Mandalorian that he directed was one of our favorites. I think because he had like some
piece,
he had some like random little comedy in there that wasn't like.
But never had the gust to comment. Weird somehow. Look at the pipes on Matt. Well, hey, I appreciate you commenting. That's so there's this thing that Jenna's always said, and that I truly agree, that you never know who. So I really appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you always being here. Oh my God, it's Doggo Cam, bleep bloop.
That's funny. Away says, Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
I don't have pipes.
That's funny.
I can sing. I have watched the first Back to the Future.
Oh, they're all good. Yeah, they're all good. They did a really good job with those. Taika Waititi.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to say that. Maybe we're saying it wrong, but that's how Holden says it.
I've heard Holden say it so many times, but I'm screwing it up right. Waititi. Taika Waititi.
Rassi, for sure not, says, have you seen the Annabelle and the Conjuring movies? Victorian movies also taken from real events.
No.
Don't tell me that.
No, it hasn't. Was it for real? Jenna does not do great with music with them, but she
So-
does worse.
And I've said this story last week or the week before, but I was at a sleepover when I was a kid. I was not that young. I was at least 10, and they watched Tremors. And that scared me so bad. My mom me up, and I wouldn't go in my grandparents' basement for like 12 years. I mean, it was well into adulthood. I was still afraid of going in the basement.
Not in Bygone Jim. Very good point. Very good point. He got raked over the coals for that in the order he released them. Or
Yeah.
order he...
Yeah.
How we watched them. Jeff Rain, just saying, we haven't seen Matt spin in a while. Jeff Rain, I don't know if there's enough room in here.
A whole giant dog bed in here.
I tell you what if I do that as a sending us off?
Yeah, we're lagging anyway.
Yeah, we are lagging. All right, as soon as
Anyone can hear us.
crap, I'm gonna do the spin and we're peacing out. Y'all let me know when we're good. God, this is so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
This is so annoying. How much money do we pay a month for?
A lot.
How much?
A lot.
How much?
Too much.
It.
146.
That is such bullshit. Matt, you're so buff. Punch the lag. God, man, it's annoying. Matt twerk, Sam. Be like, she can just make you undress at the drop of a hat.
Back.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Okay, are we back? Nice send off. All right, I'm gonna try to pull a double spin. Legit, I have been practicing. And it's off. And what we will do is we will see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 on this channel, 5:30, 6 o'clock on Holden's channel. Back, give me 50 feet.
Yeah. You don't have food to knock over this time.
Okay. Roman's getting all nervous.
I don't blame him. No, you're,
I don't know what to do with the mic.
I'm going to commentate on Matt's spinning capabilities. Everyone quiet on the set. Quiet.
Lily, you good?
Too bad we can't have a replay up on the screen of the last time Matt did a spin and knocked her food and almost killed a dog.
Here we go.
And
That was okay.
let's see the judges' score on that one. That was a 4.3. Oh, second try. That was a 1.7.
Easy. Sit down. I need all the space I can get. I usually have more arm's length.
Lady,
Alright.
can he do it again?
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on.
will we see him pull it out again?
Oh,
Another
man.
8.7. Can he beat his record?
Is it lagging right now? God, it's still lagging.
Yep.
It was such a good double spin. Alright, you got it on. God, this is annoying. Such a good double spin. It was the first time. It was the first time while we were live. Come on, man. You can hear now. Yeah, you are back.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. It's back. Flavio, but you got to see it. If you don't see it, it's not real. It's back. Okay. All right. We good? Go.
Okay, do it real quick.
All right, here we go. Come on, let's go. Ah!
Who said there's do-overs? That was 0.3. No.
Come on.
5.7.
One more try, and that's it. Is it lagging?
Can he do it? Nope.
Lily, sit down. Sit down. I'm losing space here. Come here. Go, get out of here. Get
And
out of here.
and for Matt's 6th attempt,
I did the double spin, but it didn't show up on camera.
so it doesn't count.
Ah! That's it. I'm done. God dang it. That pisses me off. I nailed it.
And I will not vouch for you that it actually happened.
All right. The goal will be to pull a double spin next week because the lag will be fixed, hopefully. Because I'm going to have my friend come check it out. Guys, I don't know if you didn't see the double spin. Damn. Okay. Well, I really appreciate y'all being here. This has been really fun. If anybody is wondering why